Sound production. Sound production. Sound production.
Good evening, gentlemen. It is your boy Sirius. Welcome to tonight's stream. It is going to be a chill stream because I pretty much got like 5, 6 different topics that I wanna remind the young gentlemen, or new things that I want to talk about as well. Because really, it is very shocking to me how do I explain it? The lack of empathy that modern women have today towards men. And this is what a lot of men need to realize and understand. There's a difference between sympathy and empathy. Okay? Sympathy is she feels bad for you, or he, but we're gonna put in the perspective of today's women. She can feel bad for you. She can understand how horrible your situation is. But a lot of women in the West, they lack the ability to empathize. And empathize is having the ability to understand why that person is the way he is, or why that person has a certain perspective, or why that person did what he or she did. A lot of women, they really lack that type of skill. They really struggle putting themselves in other people's shoes, which is why they struggle with uh uh generalities. They struggle with that shit. Okay. Anytime that we put out statistics that pretty much what majority of women do in the West, they come back and say, "Oh, but according to my experience, I know friends, I know men that do this. I know." It's not about you. It's not about you. Stop putting everything that men are trying to explain to y'all to your own fucking narcissistic views. Like, stop. Think outside of your own bubble for once. Okay? This is a Disney princess fucking syndrome that we've been talking about. They can't think outside their bubble. They struggle so hard to do that. It is insane to me. I shouldn't be surprised, don't get me wrong, but it surprises me every day. Like, I was out getting coffee earlier today because I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. I want to get some coffee. I seen a group of women just talking and yapping and beep, 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 and they're like in their late 20s, mid to late 20s, and they were laughing and giggling about, oh, marriage is such a slavery to women. I'm like, no. See, anything that they have to put any effort to in 2024 when it comes to making a relationship work, they're victims. And that's just one of many things I want to talk about today. But my thing is, a lot of men today need to understand, yes, women can understand sympathy, but they lack the ability to have empathy. Sympathy and empathy are two different things. But before we begin, let me see who's in the chat. All right, I see D-Man 50. What's going on? Of course, for no reason. Uh Stone, Mortician Stone? Yeah, Mortician Stone. What's going on, man? Alex King, what's going on? Who else is here? Of course, Sotunar, Revin, repping the old school username that I had. Scattered Thoughts, what's going on? Dr. Fourth Wall, of course. What's going on, bro? And Gem Power, yes, he's definitely here. I see August Lion, Dork Star, McCracken, of course, he's back, the one and only. Who else? Who else? Do. Rookie. I don't think I've seen you before, babe. What's going on? I see Senator Armstrong. What's going on? I see 1776. Sky Winter. What is good? Still doing my thing, even though I am uploading a lot less. Unfortunately, I gotta go outside and touch grass and take care of adult responsibilities. You know, it's life. You know, what can you do? Do. Water Star. When the collapse happens, women will run and try to find good men, but good men will not, and the real monsters will appear. Oh, they like I always explained in my previous live streams. Feminism is one of the only ideologies in the world that cannot be defended by the people who believe in it. Okay. The only reason why feminism is around is because of men in power. That's it. For example, Afghanistan. For over 20 years, the U.S. was trying to bring a little bit of freedom to Afghanistan, but as soon as we retreated because of Sleepy Joe, it only took them a couple months. The terrorist groups to completely take over Afghanistan and establish Sharia law out of nowhere. They try to do the feminist stuff and, like, hey, feminism, equality, diversity. Yeah, that went all to shit when the men protecting that ideology just dipped. Do. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. Boo 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 boo. Oh, I see chaos. What's going on, man? I knew he was gonna show up eventually. Do. And I see Brothers of Light. What's going on? And I think we're gonna begin. We're all good in the neighborhood. And if you want to support your boy, link on top of the chat, Cash App /Suriyitis, or you can super chat. Any type of donation is appreciated. Let's go ahead and get into this because I already know this is going to be freaking hilarious. All right. So this clip is from MTR, Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews. Shout out to him. And this is a prime example of men having rose-colored glasses. They think with their little head and don't think with their big head, right? Let me bring this video up right quick. Do. All right, I got the clip right there. Let's go ahead and go through this right quick because this is a prime example of men having they manifest this idea in their head of, oh man, maybe she's the one. Oh God, she says she's this. She says she's gonna do that. But that's the problem. That's the problem. They cannot accept the fact that women can do the quickest baiting switch that you will ever see, especially when it comes to material gain. Like what Dave Chappelle said in one of his comedy specials, a woman's test of life is material. If you cannot satisfy her material needs, she's gonna go to the next guy that will. It is what it is. But let's play this video.
Why are you interested in me?
Oh, give me butterflies. I'm interested because I like talent and I know you box.
Oh, she's good.
And because at the moment I'm studying dance science, which kind of coincides with sports science, I feel like I have like a deeper understanding between like what you do.
So you can dance.
Yeah.
Number one, you're.
See, you as men, right, that are not thinking with your little head and use your big head, you can clearly see that she's bullshitting, right? Especially when she gave the shrug the shoulders when he says, "Oh, you can dance, huh?" She's like, whatever. Okay, if you're going to school for dancing and then you said that you understand the science of sports and shit and you have a deeper meaning, you should know a few moves. But as soon as a guy was like, "Oh, so you can dance?" She's like, if that's not a red flag, I don't know what is. But let's continue.
You're honest with me, right?
Yeah,
Are you here because you're interested in me?
for sure.
100% sure. You wouldn't lie to me.
100%. I'm a bad liar.
Are you shaking? Calm down. Don't shake. Come here. Hold my hand. You know what? I'm so confident that it's you. Just, you know what to do right here. The winner of this video is Renee. Renee, are you here for money or for love? If you're here for money, take the cash.
I'm here for money.
Oh, man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. He literally fell for it. He literally fell for it. Look, he's devastated. Look, he's so shocked. He's bamboozled. He doesn't know what to do. Oh my God, how could she do this to me? Like, gentlemen, I know this is just a game, right? But in general, if you're up, if you're doing your thing, and if you got your money right, you know you got your little clothes going, you know you got yourself a nice little sweet ride that you bought, you know, whether it's like a motorcycle or you know a Mercedes Benz. 9 times out of 10, she's with you for one thing and one thing only: All right. I'm talking about modern women of today. And we've said this for years, right? She doesn't love you for you. She only loves what you can do for her. That's it. Now, in this little social experience, in this little game, he honestly thought that she was here for love. Come on, bro. Stop. Stop it. That's free cash for her just give you the cutesy rainbow unicorn persona that most men fall for. They fall for that shit. Oh yes, I love you for you. Oh, I am such a great woman. Oh my god. I love your personality. I love nice guys. And then now look at you looking like a fucking idiot. This is why channels like mine and other channels similar to mine that aren't bullshit needs to exist. And that's why various people in society are trying to get rid of channels like mine because they know that we're speaking facts. Believe me, this is a red pill moment for this young man. This was a red pill moment. As you can see, devastated. Like, damn, how did I fall for her lies and deceit? If he was red pilled during this little fiasco, during this game, yeah, I guarantee you, he'd be like, "Yeah, you're lying. You're lying." At the end of the day, gentlemen, don't fall for that. I'm not like these other girls bullshit. All right, they're not. They think that they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. All right, women in general, they're not as special as they think they are. They're not. I know majority of Western women these days, they believe that they're in the movie. They're not. They're not. They honestly believe that they're the main character, and all these other bitches. Oh, oh, I'm better than them. I'm better than Beyonce. I'm better than Taylor Swift. I'm better than the baddest model that you can think of. Even though she's a 3 at best with makeup. You have to understand that men are the ones with the individual mindset. Men are the ones that are more willing to have different opinions, especially in a group setting. Okay? Women are the ones that are most likely to have that beehive mentality. So use that information to understand that majority of the women are going to be pretty similar. So if you dealt with 4, 5, 6 women in the West, it's safe to say that majority of women in the West behave in a similar manner because it's the culture. Women dictate how they move when it comes to the dating market. Okay? Women talk to each other. Women gossip left and right, up and down. And of course, with the beehive mentality, if 6 or 7 of them are saying, "Hey, I want a man that's making 6 figures," have that hindsight of, okay, I'm pretty sure women in general in the West wants a man with 6 figures. What I'm trying to say is this man in the video, he fell for the, and don't get me wrong, men, we are guilty of this at one point in our lives. He was falling in love with what he saw. Men love idealistically. We like the idea of, oh man, she really is like these other girls. Oh man, she is definitely the best thing since sliced bread. And then bam, he just realized she ain't shit just like the rest of them. Just something to think about, gentlemen. But let's go on to the next one. I thought this clip was hilarious. So with this topic, this is one of many examples of women in general. She doesn't even have to be modern, right? Women in general, they can't handle facts. They can't handle the truth, right? What I mean by that is they cannot handle the truth that doesn't benefit them. Okay? If there's facts that is pretty much critiquing anything that she does, or if there's facts that really skews her delusional reality, right? You already know the phrase, bring someone back down to reality. She doesn't want to be brought back down to reality, okay? As much as they want to, oh, I want a man who's honest. I want a man who wants to tell me his feelings and blah, blah. Okay, yeah, she's bullshit. She's lying. Don't listen to that, okay? She wants to be kept in her delusional Disney princess world, okay? Why do you think that these women, they fall for these sweet nothings, right? You whisper sweet nothings into her ear. That's why they love the bad boys and the Pookies and the Ray Rays and all that stuff. Because they fit into her delusional, chaotic movie that she's trying to make. Remember, women in general, they have that Disney princess syndrome. They think that they're the main character. But as soon as a man comes out of nowhere and said, hey, you're nothing but a background character. You're not that special. All hell breaks loose. Let's go ahead and play this clip right quick. Oh, shout out to Poor Man Podcast. If you don't watch him, you should watch him. He's pretty good.
Single man, reveal yourself. Everyone, make some noise. Wait. Yo. Let me tell you something. Let me switch this up. I'm popping the balloon. First things first, it's called Take Me Out. You guys need to take yourselves out of this room and go apply yourself to something in life. Alright? Because honestly, man don't want any girl who comes and does this on a Saturday. Go do something with your freaking life, your freaking low lives. This is what you're doing on a Saturday. Go make bread.
Oh my god, it's too bad.
Go get a job. Go do something with your lives. Yeah, pop your balloons. It's cool. Pop your balloons. But at the end of the day, what I said was true. You man are here on a Saturday begging for attention of man you don't know. Do better. No, bro, you came in with your pockets empty and you're leaving with it empty. I came in with my pockets full and I'm getting paid to be here. Watch this now.
Oh, do you see how quick they got triggered? He didn't say anything wrong. He was speaking nothing but facts. That's why they didn't dispute him. They had no type of criticism or any type of rebuttal. They just freaked the fuck out because not only he's speaking facts, but I'm pretty sure they'd be like, oh, I don't like the way that you talk. Remember, gentlemen, it's not, when it comes to women in general, it's not about what you say, it's how you say it, right? Which I believe is kind of dumb, but once again, I'm not a woman. I'm not the one that is ruled over my emotions. So that's why they freaked the fuck out, start popping the balloons. Like, oh my god! But let's go ahead and continue.
Why did you pop your balloon for a digger seat?
It was a bit too much. Why did you come in with like?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
You let me hear anyway. Next.
Oh shit. Oh, so she didn't have an issue with what he said, right? He went on a fucking whole tirade of speaking facts. It's the fact that he came in with that energy and she didn't like the ski mask that he had. Come on, bruh. And at the end, he's like, hey, you're still gonna let me hit. So I don't know why the fuck you complaining. Once again, speaking facts. Oh shit. This is what I mean, gentlemen. Even when a dude come up in there and saying, "Hey, you ain't shit. Go out there and get a fucking life, you goddamn losers." They still don't listen. It's all about, ooh, your vibe is off. Ooh, bad vibes. Ooh, you came in with a lot of bad energy. Oh my god. The bright side of being a man is that working for what you have means each day is a reminder of your hard work and you will be content with life, which is true. A woman is handed everything, so will always want, which is also true. She never has to lift a finger. She believes that her looks will be forever, and that is a lot of downfall of today's women, and it's going to get worse as the years goes on because social media is going to be the bane of their existence. It's going to be a lot more damaging than these modern women think because the internet's forever. You can't. The internet is forever. And men, we're not really as affected compared to women when it comes to having your reputation damage. And what I mean by that is being a hoe. If a man is being called a hoe on social media, do you think he gives a damn? Fuck no. I doubt any man will give a fuck. Like, yeah, I get bitches, so what? But as soon as a woman down the line is like, oh shit, oh shit, my son just came home from his high school and he's saying that his friends saw my OnlyFans. Oh no. But you know what's the sad part is? It's already beginning. Plenty of women that are on OnlyFans are trying to justify and dismiss their kids' concern about their mom busting it wide open for strangers on the internet to the point where their own friends are finding naked photos of their mother. Do. I'm from the UK, but ain't no cuck. Good. Being a cuck is literally second to the worst possible title a man can ever have. Do. Oh shit. Hold up. Bam. Dr. Fourth Wall says, Sir Yeet I've had a chick straight up tell me she'd rather hear a beautiful lie than the ugly truth. Which I am surprised that she even admitted that. It is true. It is true. Let me see what else. Do. It's gonna be wild when people show OnlyFans pics of someone's grandma. Bruh. That would be so bad, Spider. That would be so bad. Oh hell no. Nah. And that's what a lot of women they can't understand, right? The men that they want won't take them seriously. And let's say somehow, some way they do get the man that they want, and that man finds out that she had a pass of busting it wide open to strangers on the internet for $2.99 a month. Bam. She's about to get replaced faster than I don't know. Shit. Speed of light. She's gone. She's out of the picture. She's nothing no more. Does it really matter that she had his kids and all that shit? Oh, she's a mom. Blah, blah. No. You fooled him. You didn't tell him the truth, and now he's gonna be looking like a fucking idiot in front of the whole world that he pretty much put a ring on a goddamn streetwalker. Logan Paul is a prime example, and I'll throw in some Destiny in there. Yeah. Do. Let me see what else is here. No. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I gotta show you guys this clip right here. You guys already seen this clip before, but I'm showing you this so it can be how you say the foundation of what I'm about to talk about next. All right, remember this guy that got completely emasculated in front of the entire wedding, in front of his friends, in front of his family, hell, even in front of the fucking pastor or priest, pastor, or whatever you want to call him. He got emasculated in front of everybody. And do you know what's the hilarious part, chat? Do you know what's the funniest part? She later on, after there was some big ass backlash about the situation, she wanted to say that it was a joke. It was a joke. Think about it, gentlemen. That's what this woman considered as funny. She didn't want to say her vows, and she thought that that was funny. The fact that her husband to be got laughed at by the entirety of the goddamn church, everybody that's within it, that she just said, "Oh, that was just a joke." Always trying to downplay, always trying to avoid accountability of her bullshit. Because I guarantee you right now, that was not a joke. And let's say if it was a joke, what's the old saying goes? There's always a little bit of truth in every joke. There's always some truth in it. Let's go ahead and watch this.
For worse,
For richer,
for richer,
for poor,
or poorer.
for poor.
Or poorer. Or poorer.
So tell me, chat, is that a joke to you? Or is that a prank to you? Because at least with my own two eyes, with 2020 vision, I can clearly see that she is very genuine. Her facial expressions do not lie. Her head movement does not lie. And she wants to say it was a joke. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop. Yeah, Reverend. Yeah, that's the look of you better not lose your job. And definitely no joke detected. Hell no. Oh my god, do you know how quickly he would be fucking executed if he did the same thing? Oh my lord. There will be a mob outside the church forming right now if he did it. Now look at everybody's reaction. That doesn't seem like the movement of a joke. That doesn't seem like a movement of it's just a prank, bro. That was a genuine, yeah, I'm not gonna say these vows. I'm not gonna make the entirety covenant in front of God. I'm just gonna pick and choose which things that I agree to or not because I am a powerful woman. Really? Really? And and the husband, you can clearly see that he was just trying to laugh it off. He knows he's being laughed at in front of everybody. He knows. She knows. But he had to save face. He had to save face. I would have done that. Fuck no. As soon as we got to the I do portion, I would be like, hell nah. I would have walked out of the goddamn altar. I would have walked out so quick. Fuck that. Reverend, he missed his chance to destroy. How did he miss his chance? How? Where is the marriage contract? The actual paper contract. Like a prenup? I'm pretty sure they signed that before the actual wedding. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I never got married. Killer says, man, there's a lot of streams today. Hey, it's a perfect time to stream. Perfect day to stream. We all gonna stream. Conor McCracken wouldn't get away with that in the old church. Oh, I'm telling you right now, things will go sideways. It will go sideways. I can't say much more. Palpi Chulo says, I'm calling it off right here in front of everybody. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing. I wouldn't even get to this point in the first place, first off. But let's say hypothetically I did. Just imagine the feeling of putting years, putting resources, sacrificing your happiness, your time, your money to get to this point. That she starts to refuse to make the covenant in front of God, the entirety covenant in front of God, the vows. Nah, I'd be like, fuck you, and you're definitely paying for all this shit because I'm not paying for it. I'll give the bill to her parents and say, have a good day. It gets better.
We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Bria made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke. And in health.
And in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
Y'all saw her. Did y'all saw her head moving? She was like, the fuck? And then she looked straight to the pastor. And then she wants to say that it was a joke. It was a joke. Yeah. Yeah. And then and gentlemen, this is becoming more and more prevalent. More and more women, they either want to pick and choose which vows they want to say, or they want to change the vows entirely in order to fit their own narrative so they can build their little matriarchal household, which almost always never work.
Talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can.
Do you want me to repeat that vow again? Or do you just want us to keep going? I think we should just keep going. Yeah. See, I would have sympathy for this guy. But the fact that not only she refused to say a certain vow once, she did it multiple times. She did it multiple times. And the fact that he did not just say, you know what, I'm out of here, and just walked away, I don't feel bad. Whatever happens in the future, that's on him. Like, that was your chance to just walk away. You could have annulled the wedding. Annul the marriage. If you just recently signed the marriage contract, I think it's as long as it's within 1 year of your marriage, you're able to annul it and be like, you know what? He doesn't owe you shit. The marriage was too short. Bye-bye. But no, he chose to take it like a little girl, little bitch. I want to laugh like, hee, yeah, she's so hilarious, yeah. She doesn't want to obey me, and she's going to be quick to leave me if I lose my job. So hilarious. Stop it. Yeah, that priest is a joke too. Fuck that. Fuck that. The church is a joke, marriage is a joke. Relationships in the West in general are a joke. But since we went through that, right? Let's go ahead and share this bad boy. Do. So now men are saying, you know what? We got all this evidence for the last 30, 40 years, right? Whether it's the media, whether it's any type of recordings or pictures, whether it's social media, whether it's just your experience with the Western woman in general. Now, for the last, I will say, 8 years and onwards, the mass exodus of men leaving the dating game is starting to become an all-time high. Because guess what? Men, thank God, are more likely to be objective, right? They want the objective truth. And once they are shown the truth, right? The proof, like, hey, look at all these 304s who say that all men should die. Look at this. Now we got men saying, hey, you tell me I have to sacrifice my health, my wealth, my time, my resources just to get that? Oh. I forgot to see if I can find it. Oh, right here. Uh, thank God this channel did not want you to have an eye workout. So he blocked most of the disgusting twerking. Look at the irony, gentlemen. Just pay attention. Look at the irony of what's going on. She is literally the epitome, the definition of modern women in the West. The clip is like a minute long. It's not that long.
All right, what's up? I got a lot of more shit on my mind. A lot of more grammar. I got a lot more shit on my mind, and I'm gonna spit it off. I'm tired of dating, just off the simple fact that men deserve hell in jail. Not only.
So, as you can see, she is twerking while saying that all men deserves hell and jail. I repeat, she is dancing in a sexual manner and putting men down, saying that they need to go to jail or they pretty much need to die. Let's continue.
Y'all, but just like 99.9.999% of y'all. As someone who gives all in the relationships, I don't want to do that shit anymore. I would like to be taken care of, but you know, we'll see. You know, for one, I would like to be the one that's like nurtured, you know, but not sure when or if that's ever gonna happen. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna mind my fucking business. Yeah. Y'all don't deserve my good, kind-hearted nature.
So the part that is blocked, gentlemen, once again, she's dancing in all type of Jezebel behavior, simultaneously demanding a man of value to take care of her. She's pretty much the definition of Western women. Nobody can disagree with me on that one. Nobody. That is the walking contradiction bullshit that I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what today's men that are of dating age, right? Let's say 18 to 40, whatever. I know men can date for the rest of their lives. I'm just saying, like, the majority of men. So the majority of men, that's 18 to 35, 40. This is the pick of the litter that we have to deal with in the West. A woman busted it down wide open on social media for millions of people, especially men, to see, while simultaneously demanding a man of value to come and take care of her like she is Queen Cleopatra. Like this, if anybody needs any more proof about what men are going through in the dating game, this video is all you need. I know there's an uncensored clip somewhere, but this is YouTube, so it's censored. But if you can find an uncensored clip of this, and then people want to complain, oh, why are you not dating? You're looking for marriage right now. Just show them this clip. Like, this is who you want me to be with? This is what you want me to marry and have a family with? Fuck you. Jesus Christ. And yes, Lion McTow, dating has been dead for decades. I completely agree. Do. Death Shark says, imagine the Whammon's ancestors working hard to forge a better life, so today their useless drag great grannies can make these videos. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. The whole inflation is getting out of control. The whole inflation is getting out of control. And yeah, she's definitely just using twerking as bait. And unfortunately, the reality of today is there will be simps that will be attracted to that and be like, oh, look at those flabby cheeks flipping around up and down, left and right. Let me go ahead and give her money. Oh, I forgot to mention this woman right here, she has an OnlyFans. Just to let you guys know. Sky Winter. Ah, yes, you want to be taken seriously, but shaking your ass on the internet. Once again, women don't know what they want, right? They're just walking contradictions. Walking contradictions. I'm saying this in a general sense. They don't even know what the fuck to wear in the morning, let alone what they want in a relationship. They want to be single and in a relationship simultaneously. Pretty much every aspect of today's women's lives, they want to have their cake and eat it too. That is the premise of modern women. What's going on, Wicked's Bane? Oh, Sergeant Gris, Sir, you protecting men since 2021. Yeah, it's been that long. Holy shit. Goddamn. Line of MGTOW, monk mode will be the new normal. I want to talk about that as well if we have time. I do want to talk about that. It will be the new normal. Like, it's already becoming normalized in Japan, and South Korea is following suit. It's definitely going to be the new normal. Serious, her Pudita looks like someone threw dynamite at a deli meat counter. Ugh. What, did you see that? That'd be terrible. Ugh. Like Arby's sandwich that's been left out for a month probably. Ugh. And why am I ribbing on this particular woman so bad, you ask? Because she has the audacity. As a therapist, she's fired now, right? As a therapist, she was going in on men, shitting on men as much time, like any time that she could. She just wanted to talk shit about men. And of course, her job caught on and said, yeah, fuck you, leave. And the crazy part is, of course, as a woman, she doesn't take accountability. She wants to make those crocodile tears, talking about, oh, you ruined my life. Oh, my clients don't have a therapist to talk to now. And then, not that long after, she opens up an OnlyFans and then start doing this weird shit that you see on the TV, on your screen. That's why wouldn't men go their own way at that point? Oh yeah. Honestly, I need to bring back that topic as a live stream because I made a compilation before, and this isn't new, gentlemen. This been happening since early 2010s when social media started to get more popping, get more popular. Women literally bragging left and right, up and down, all around the world, bragging about how they're spreading STDs and they're proud of it because they can. And they're being very vindictive and spiteful of it, right? Just because they didn't want to keep their legs closed and they fucked the infected Pookie and Ray Ray, now they want to take it out on all men. And I'm not saying that men don't do the same thing, but guess what? There's record numbers of women having STDs. And there was a study back in 2018. There's record numbers of women, these empowered women, sexual liberation women, vastly outnumbers men when it comes to contracting STDs. Maybe if you model women stop fucking the same Pookie and Ray Ray, Tyrone and Chad that's infected, and you didn't do the proper procedure of making sure that they weren't infected, you would be going off like a raging Jezebel, trying to take it out on people that doesn't even deserve it. Like more and more men, hell, even men that knows that they can get women in my life. They know they can get women if they want to. They're being very careful out there right now. Very careful. Especially one guy I know that's in Atlanta. Very careful. He's like, hey, if you want anything done, you're going to have to go to this specific place in order to get your STD test. If you don't get the test, don't touch me. Hey, stay away from me. Like I said, and like what Lionel McTow said, men going their own way will be normalized. Now that you see the very thing that men have to deal with in the dating market, right? A woman that's willing to bust it wide open on social media in front of millions for $2.99, while simultaneously demanding a man of value to put a ring on her and take care of her. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Anyway, let's go over here. Bam. And since I showed you guys that, and on top of that, we explained that more and more men are just saying, you know what, screw the dating game. This is what this woman have to say. And be careful, she has a deep voice. So be prepared.
I have been so hesitant to post about this for two reasons. Number one, I don't like negativity and I don't want to be like the bearer of bad news. Number two, I didn't want to believe it. But after doing
Of course you don't want to believe it. Of course you don't.
so much research and getting a lot of messages, I'm going to just deliver the unvarnished truth to you guys. I'm just going to lay it out straight. We're in a dating crisis. Not basically, we are. That's what's happening. So let me look at my research here because I don't want to mess it up. So men looking for casual dates and our relationships is down 50%, 50, since 2019. Not since 1970, since 2019, right before.
So, since you guys heard just now, since 2019, casual dating in the United States dropped by 50%. I will say thank all you guys who listen to what the red pill philosophy, men going their own way philosophy have to say. able to understand where men are coming from when it comes to dating and teaching other men what you've learned? Hell, I know you older gentlemen knew this decades ago, right? But in general, I'm glad that more men are speaking up, more men are talking about the tomfoolery that model women are doing in the dating market today. Only touch like one or two topics. If I had all night, I guarantee you I can get to at least 20 of the bullshit that model women are do with dating. And I know she knows. I know she knows. I don't know why I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe the numbers. Oh my God. Stop it. If you are an educated woman, if you went to college, then you already know what's up. So stop acting fucking surprised. Stop that shit. Especially this woman in the clip right here. Stop that. You already know what's going down. But what I'm saying is, why they act so shocked? And it's only going to get worse. And yes, I forgot to shout him out. Shout out to Man Guide. Man Guide is a channel that I'm at right now. Man Guide right here. If you want to check him out, he does very good compilations. It's way better quality than my videos, but he definitely gets his points across and keeps your attention with the cool backgrounds. And that's what they don't understand, Lost Vein. No amount of manifesting your reality is going to change the fact that men are leaving. They don't understand at all. Let me bring up that one quote right quick. Oh, I forgot to delete this quote. See, if only women of today can just read this quote by their very own, right? Because a woman said this quote. A woman did. Uh-oh. Their lives would be so much easier, but of course, they don't want to accept reality. And I know I have another clip. Give me a second. Let me cross you out. You out. I already saw you. All right, cross you out. Oh, my bad. I forgot about this one. So, remember the black therapist I showed you that was twerking and at the same time demanding a husband? These four ladies, yeah, I guess you guys pretty much, they have a lot of things in common, right? Saying that, oh, how dare she gets called out and held accountable. That twerking therapist, she's telling the truth about how trash men are. But here's the funny part. Chat. Here's the funny part. Every single one of these ladies that you see on the screen is single. Single or divorced. Yeah, it's pretty much a museum. It's pretty much a museum. See, this is what I mean about older women. They are fucking trash when it comes to having any type of advice with dating. They're not gonna tell women the truth. Only a small percentage of women will tell the truth. Majority of older women will not tell the truth. All right? They will put up a facade of how lavish and fun their single life is. It doesn't matter how many Birkin bags that they have. It doesn't matter how many houses and how many mansions and how many cars they got. At the end of the day, they have to go back home alone. Their celebrity status is only going to help them so far. their looks are only going to take them so far. See, men are different. Men, for the most part, can be content on being by themselves. Men, for the most part, as long as they work hard and keep striving for greatness, they will still have women out there looking at them for the rest of their lives. But that's the problem. These four older ladies really is trying to defend that twerking therapist. Think about it. That twerking therapist is in her mid 20s. All of them, except for one, I think, is in their 50s. Like, if this isn't enough fucking proof, I don't know what is. And of course, you can all tell that they're strong and independent. They're boss bitches, boss babes. They're fucking queens. We was queens and shit. And of course, none of them are using their actually. Yeah, I can tell. The three on the right, they don't have their real hair. The three on the right. They have some type of extensions or something on. I'm just saying, the fact that these four ladies who are single or divorced wants to defend the Jezebel behavior of that twerking therapist, that should tell you enough. Let me go over here. Nope, not that one. Here we go. Once again, shout out to Man Guide. This is the aftermath of men saying, you know what, fuck this. Because guess what? It's back in 2010, 2009. All these women in society in general was like, oh, male activist groups. Oh my god, they're hilarious. They're just a bunch of fucking nerds that lives in their mom's basement. He. When the red pill philosophy and men going their own way philosophy came about, oh, now they're making some new groups. They really trying to hold us accountable. What a bunch of sissies. He. Now look at what's been happening within the last few years. Now they're not taking us as a joke anymore. Now they're really taking us seriously, and they're freaking the fuck out because our word is spreading. And it's not just among the incels or just among the average men that they love to ignore. No, even the Chads, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the Tyrones, even they are catching on to what we're saying. And now they're freaking the fuck out. But before we continue, let me go ahead and click on this right quick. I got this generous Cash App donation from Greenskin. Greenskin says, good to see ya. Yeet Warband. No, good to see you. All right. Thank you very much for donating. And if you guys want to support your boy, link on the top of the chat, Cash App /Sir Yeetus, or you can super chat. Thank you very much. Now, we are going to look at a few of these clips, and we will see the aftermath of more and more men saying, you know what, go ahead and be strong and independent on your own. Do your thing. You're not an option anymore. You can be strong and independent and don't need a man for the rest of your life. Let's play this video.
Let me tell you something. You women from the 60s really messed up my life goals. You didn't want to stay at home and clean the house, take care of the kids, have dinner ready for your husbands when they got home from work.
Hold up, wait a minute. But your fellow sisterhood, I'm assuming you as well, were fucking beating your chest and saying, no, we want to work 40, 60, 80 hours a week just like men. I want to fucking deal with incompetent workers and deal with fucking asshole boss every day. Oh, I want to do overtime just like the men. Even though majority of women's jobs are in an air-conditioned building, but that's besides the point. Your sisterhood wanted to leave the house because they deemed being in a nuclear family with a husband and kids is considered slavery. And now it's got to the point where women in 2024 in the West are just seeing children as a job. They really want to get paid for something that is. Why do you need to get paid for something that's a responsibility? Why? For hundreds of thousands of years since the beginning of Homo sapiens, the payment of taking care of the offspring, taking care of any structure that woman was living in, is they don't have to go out and hunt and deal with dangerous wild animals. They don't have to go out there and have to deal with a rival tribe and get brutally killed. They don't have to do the hard work or the hard labor. All they got to do is to make sure that the tribe back at home is doing good, help prepare the food that we bring back, make sure everything is tidy and everything is good to go. When the men are done hunting all fucking day. And yeah, hunting back then, in the caveman times, women can't even comprehend how hard that was. Shit, a lot of men today can't comprehend how hard that was. But as soon as men build up society in order to make women very comfortable, very nice, everything is convenient for the woman. Now they're complaining that they have to work 40 hours a week. I thought men and women were equal. What happened to that? See, instead of going on social media and bitching and moaning and complaining in order to get some type of sympathy from your fellow simps and your sisterhood, why not go over and say, hey, feminism lied to us. Feminism ain't shit. We definitely need to go back and deal with the traditional sense of relationships. Simple as that. Why don't you do that? Oops, I forgot. Feminism is one of the only ideologies that cannot be defended by the people who believe in it. Let's continue.
That is all I want to do. But no, you thought everyone wanted to be independent. I don't. I don't want to be independent. Now here I am, going to school because I'm ready to go to college and get them a job and education.
This is what you wanted. This is what you want. Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? Welcome to a man's world. Why are you complaining now? Like what? You guys have plenty of time to band together and tell your little sisterhood that's saying, hey, we don't need a man. You could have just looked to your left and looked to your right and said, yes, in the fuck, we do need a man. But no, you don't even believe in feminism. You just want to go with the crowd. Look at you now, boss babe, making 6 figures or more. going on OnlyFans, busting it wide open for $2.99 a month for a bunch of lonely, horny simps. So you can say you're independent, but you're really not. But that's for a different story. Now you're listening to a boss, submitting to a boss, obeying a boss that will replace you within a nanosecond. And now you have no kids, no grandkids, no husbands. And you're in your big old house with your Gucci bags and your Louis Vuitton by yourself. And that's if you're lucky, because what I'm seeing out there, especially in the retail, customer service, or the restaurant jobs, I'm seeing more and more older women working those jobs. I'm like, huh. If you truly focus on being a good wife and a good mother, I don't think you'll be working right now at age 60 or 70. There's a high likely chance that you will not be working as a waitress at 60 or 70. So I'm assuming that you had that feminist idea of, oh man, I don't need a man. Now look at you now. Now you're working until your last breath. Man, we it's in our DNA, man. We're okay with it. We're okay with working until we're gone. That's in our DNA. That's not in yours. So stop with the schlong envy, all right? Stop being envious of men. Stop being envious of what's in our DNA. Stop being envy about what a man is, because guess what? You only pay attention about what the good a man can get, okay? You only focus on the positives of being a man. You cannot comprehend the bullshit that men go through on a daily basis. Now look at you now. Now you only have a taste, a little nibble of what men are going through. Let's continue.
Women. Not gonna lie to you, I've had no sleep. And I'm working till 10 tonight.
Why the fuck you screaming? Hold up. That sounds like a 9 to 5 job. Why are you screaming? Huh. Let's see what she's complaining about.
Hello, yes, I can show you where this is. Aisle 22. Why don't you look at what it says on the fucking board instead of asking me what aisle butter is in?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you're upset that a customer is asking you where a certain item is? So you get paid good money just chilling behind the cash register, or just, walking around stocking shit, whatever it is. And you're upset that a customer that's pretty much paying your wages is asking you where a certain item is? This is your big freak out? Damn, just imagine the rage when she gets drafted into World War III. Imagine the rage when all of a sudden she has to take a job as a garbage woman, or has to clean the sewers, or become a miner, right? Go and dig up all that coal all day, every day. Or you work on the oil rigs. Oh, that's where it gets really interesting. Then, and only then, I can understand why you're raging. But you're screaming at the top of your lungs and screaming like a fucking harpy. Because you are literally just walking around all day or standing all day. And you're upset that you have to do your job? but they want us to take women seriously and treat them as an equal. I don't know about that. Let's continue. I hate these
Live
freaking
streaming can be
ads.
tricky, and sometimes trying to find.
Why are you throwing your? You want to fight the customer because you have to do your job. Are you serious? Are you serious? And it's not even physical labor either. It's a simple fucking question of where this item is. Look at the signs. Okay. Why are you here then? Y'all, my boss just literally stuck her fingers in my face and told me to shush in front of all our coworkers. Do I say something about that in my exit interview? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you're quitting your job just because your boss was probably trying to say something and told you to shush? She didn't even say shut the fuck up. She just said shush. Shh. Quiet. I'm talking. I'm the boss here. I'm paying your wages. Be quiet. Because of that little spectacle, you quit your job? What the fuck? Oh, gentlemen, it is insane. That is insane to me. I couldn't. I couldn't. Listen. Okay, gentlemen, because she may or may not have a good paying job. Let's say we'll be lenient. $70,000 a year. Would you quit your job if your boss was like, shh? Would you quit your job on the spot? If your boss that was paying your wages, just like, shh, keep it down, be quiet, would you quit? Yes or no? Like, what the fuck? That is insane to me. This is how easy and comfortable women have it. Really? Really? How much you want to bet that she was busy gossiping with her little coworkers when she was supposed to be focusing on her job? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Maybe this is another prime example on why female-only businesses, for the most part, fails. I have to look up some of these businesses, but I know one of them, it did not last long, only last like 3 months. All women. It was just a fucking cat fight throughout that goddamn building. Like, imagine the housewife shows and all that shit, and times it by like 1,000. That's pretty much what was happening in those all female companies. Dragon Lord Peter, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. They definitely, Elon Musk, he is a prime example. The Twitter thing, I will see if I can find that picture again. But you're not wrong. Who says, Sir Eunice, if my boss said shush and put a finger in my face, I probably deserved it, but I'd laugh it off. But here's the thing. I doubt the boss put a finger in her face. I'm pretty sure it was just shush, putting the finger between, like, on his mouth, saying shh, shush. Now she wants to quit. Women. Truth Hunter. There were places doing the mail tax. Yeah, I think it was some coffee shop that wanted to do some mail tax, and that place got closed quick. Chaos for you. How dare her boss treat her like the petulant child she is? Yeah, pretty much. Because I guarantee you, she was definitely not focusing on her job, and she was yapping, wah, with her coworkers, and not focusing on the task at hand. Or she was just too damn fucking loud. And I know Chaos knows, or anybody else knows, that's been in a job that is very demanding, right? Especially the blue collar jobs, especially working for the city, like police officer, like firefighter, like military, construction. Male bosses, they can definitely be a lot worse than male bosses. They will tell you what's up and fuck your motherfucking feelings. If you got a problem, you can go. And see, that's one of the great things about having a male boss, because the male boss, more likely than not, he doesn't take it personally. This is a job, professionalism, and he's the boss. So if you're fucking off while something needs to be done, of course, the boss is going to tell you, hey, focus. But with my experience with female bosses, because I definitely had a couple of those, it was just a disaster from the start. It was drama central. Hell, she wasn't even the boss per se. She was like a assistant manager. She wasn't even the actual boss. That's why I'm like, having a female boss, it almost never ends well. Because it always takes shit personal. And once they get to a position of authority, they just abuse the fuck out of it. Talking about beating the dead horse. Nah, yeet the dead horse into a burning house full of dead horses. I don't know. They take it from 0 to a million real quick once they have a position of power. Where you at? Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and continue.
Bro, people who get to work 2 and 3 minutes before your shift and like rush in, how do you do it? Because I gotta lay right here in this position, just like this, for like 15 minutes, listen to my music, get my vibrations up, and get ready to be fake.
Show of hands, who is pissed off they had to come into work right after 4th of July?
Wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait. That's what you're bitching to the internet about? That's what you're bitching to the internet about? Really? I had to go back to work after 4th of July. Are you serious? Hell, I'll be shocked if I do get a day off on 4th of July. What the fuck are you talking about? And the 4th of July, once again, unless you're patriotic, it's not that much of a big deal. You just wanted to get fucked up. Yeah, fireworks are a plus, but I guarantee you just wanted to get fucked up and do dumb shit. Really? I don't want to come back to work at the 4th of July. Oh my god. Yeah, literally. Literally. I can't remember the last time I had off on 4th of July. But, Sir Eunice, you were in the military. I thought military personnel, they get to have off during federal holiday. Yeah, that's funny. No. That's what they tell you. But if there's something that is mission essential, if there's something very important going on that needs to get done, what's a day off? What's a day off in the military? The fuck? Let's continue.
Me. So my employer wants me to do my job, and I don't want to do my job. So yeah.
That's all you need to know. That's all you need to see. Look at that fucking stare. What the fuck? First off, what the hell is that? But you guys just heard her. That's what. How much proof do you need? How much proof do you need? Is she military? Is she a firefighter? Is she a police officer? Does she work at any type of very hard laborious jobs, like any blue collar jobs or something? And she doesn't look stressed out. She doesn't look like she lifts. She doesn't look like she's in her dirty uniform. She looks like she just walked out of fucking Microsoft or Google. My place wants me to do my job, but I don't want to do my job. So yeah. Yeah. If you're a man, imagine how quick you'd be fired within the next minute. Jesus Christ. This is what you wanted. Why are you bitch? Why are you bitching? You wanted this type of responsibility of going to work. Not just work, but work just as hard as men. And guess what? You're not really working as hard as men, but that's a different story. You wanted to try to work as hard as men so you can be empowered. But as soon as you have to do your job, you're going on social media and bitching? What the fuck? And yes, Case Fox, if this was a man complaining about doing his job on social media, nanoseconds is all it needs. Your pink slip will manifest right in front of you. Crazy, bro. Let's continue.
Some really great points on both sides.
Let's talk about stress and anxiety in the workplace. There was a season in my career where I was actually on Xanax and my mother made me get off because she said it was addicting. I then switched to anxiety medicine called clonazepam. I've had a heart palpitation. I have actually skipped a period due to stress. Sorry, guys. There have been times when I gained a bunch of weight due to stress. I was eating a lot more sugar and drinking a lot more.
Wait. You were gaining a lot more weight because of stress, but then the next sentence you say is, I've been eating a lot of sugar and shit because of stress. The math ain't mathing. I don't understand where she's trying to go with this one. What the fuck? All right.
More wine due to stress. I was snapping at my spouse because I was frustrated and angry about some of the things that were going on at work. I was
Bingo. Gentlemen, if you were in a relationship in the past or you are in a relationship or marriage right now, you guys can definitely relate of anytime she comes home or anytime you come home, she has a bitch about something that happened at work. Like there's no, hey, welcome home, honey. Hey, I got dinner ready on the table. Hey, guess what? Your beer's open, ready to go. No, anytime you walk through that door, "Ugh, I can't believe Jessica did this. Sit down and listen to my hour story about some petty bullshit, please." Really? Because of the job that you chose, which I don't believe is that hard. Because once again, white collar job, there's not too many white collar jobs that I would consider as difficult. If it's STEM, okay, I see where you're coming from. But besides STEM, nah. Let's see what else she has to say.
Walking around just angry and mad at the world due to stress. I had emotions and feelings of jealousy and envy because other people around me were being blessed and I was in an environment that was stressful. I have felt forgotten by God due to stress, and I made
You felt you were forgotten by God. Huh. Hmm. I wonder why you felt forgotten by God. Okay. I don't know about your personal situation, right? But I will give uh analysis of face value. You probably don't read any type of scripture, any type of Abrahamic scripture, whether it's the Torah, the Bible, or the Quran, whatever it is. You don't read it. Because if you do, then you will understand that to be closer with God, one of the things that you have to do as a woman is to obey and submit to your husband and make sure that he is taken care of. That's how the structure goes. God, man, woman, children. That's how the magic starts flowing. But you decided to be like, ooh, I have to obey and submit to my husband and make sure that he is taken care of so he can focus on bringing home the dough to me and my kids. Hell no, fuck that. Feminism, yay! Let me go ahead and work 80 hours a week for a bunch of people that don't give a fuck about you and will forget about you if you drop dead. Like, yeah. So you talk about God, but in order to get closer to God, there's things that you have to do yourself. The instructions are in the Bible, in the Torah, and the Quran. So you can't complain to God, say, God, why have you forsaken me? And then God like, yo, I gave you the fucking blueprint. Just read the goddamn instructions. Ugh. Yeah, that's pretty much the premises of the West. Religion is patriarchy. History is patriarchy. Everything is toxic masculinity. Let me just go ahead and strip my fucking clothes off and run around and show my asshole to millions of people on the internet for $1.99 a month. So much empowerment. No man wants to be with me anymore. I gotta be alone for the rest of my life taking care of my cats. Jesus Christ. I know I tend to, say Jesus' name in vain. My apologies. But man, you can only take so much bullshit and complaining. Wow. Yeah, I guarantee you a good amount of men these days are feeling the same way. Like, just give me my fucking bread back. Oh man. But history is violent, yeah. That's a lot of people tend to forget that human nature is violence. It's in our DNA. I highly doubt from now until thousands of years to the future, we will not know peace because violence is in our DNA. That's humanity in a nutshell. That's what we do. It's gotten to the point where we have the weaponry to destroy the whole planet. Not just humanity, the entire planet. That shark says, yep, and when the patriarchy goes away, society falls every time. Yes, every fucking time. They're complaining about this system that was meant to protect women in the first place. Oh shit. Did I say too much? Dragon Lord says matriarchy is just dissolved into civil wars and easily conquered territories by foreign powers. Yeah, because matriarchies, at the end of the day, it usually falls into socialism, communism, because there's no hierarchy among women. There is none. They always want everybody to be pleased. There is no, hey, you are the weakest, the slowest, you're lazy, you're on the bottom of the totem pole. Hey, you know what you're doing. You are definitely confident. You are able to lead the pack. You are on the tippity top of the hierarchy. No, that's not how women operate. Nope. You get 3 shekels. You get 3 shekels. Everybody gets 3 shekels. Yay! That's how women operate. And in order for society to work, that type of mentality, it just not going to end well. Oh yeah, my bad, y'all. Let me go ahead and continue.
Made a decision that that's not going to be the life that I want to live.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs. Why?
Why, Lord? Why? Why? According to her little acting, I'm pretty sure this is satire. But it's still funny, nevertheless. When would they realize? Like, come on, there's decades of information that they can look back on why these older feminists that are still around, near their deathbed, alone, no husband, no kids, nobody around. Why do they go on TV and say feminism lied to me? There's a good amount of videos of that being put up everywhere. Social media, TV. Yeah, feminism lied. But I guarantee you, these women are like, ew, they just didn't do feminism right. Now look at you now. Let's go.
Why did we do that? I am
The ROI with
I hate
our first quarter
ads,
with Build Outs was our best.
so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Like, I am. Oh my god.
For the women
who. yeah, she's just faking. Let's go ahead and switch to this one right quick. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about, gentlemen. That is what I'm talking about. It's only getting worse. You guys been seeing it throughout social media, Instagram, Facebook, X, or Twitter if you're an OG. Women just like, oh, where's all the men? Where's all the good men? Where's all the great men? Where are you? They they only see this is what you need to understand about women, gentlemen. They only complain when the benefits aren't coming anymore. Okay? They only starts to nag and bitch and complain when they don't get their way. Okay? You have to understand, as long as modern women get their way, they don't care who they have to sacrifice to keep it that way. You understand what I'm saying? So as long as they're able to reap the benefits of being a walking contradiction, they don't care they have to get rid of the husband. They don't care they have to give up their kids to their grandparents or to the CPS system. They don't care if they have to yeet the 12th baby that's in their puniti. They don't care if they throw their own friends on the bus. They don't care if they have to use any type of false allegations to put men in jail or get killed by the boys in blue. Remember I say earlier in the live stream? The Disney princess syndrome. They think they're the main character. They think life revolves around them. I'm talking about literally majority of women. That's how they operate. Do I blame them? Yeah. Because honestly, I think it's part of female nature. They have to be selfish. It's in the DNA, right? I'm not going to excuse their fucked up behavior that's happening in the West. As long as they get what they want, gentlemen, they will sacrifice and do whatever they need to do in order to keep it that way. Side character. Men are selfish too, just need different things. Well, yeah, men can be selfish as well, but definitely not uh uh to the extreme that model women are doing in the West. And how many men can afford to be selfish? See, that's the difference. Women exist, they believe that the world is theirs. Men exist, they have to earn that right to be selfish. Because if you're a selfish loser, you just look like a fucking idiot. It's an unfortunate fact of life. Do 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 do. Lost Vein says it's a man's DNA to seek the most fertile, beautiful women to breed with. Yeah, we aren't doing this. There ain't no excuse for whores. Nope, no excuse. No excuse. But the only reason this is happening in the first place is because the simps in power is making this happen. That's it. Like I said earlier in the stream, as soon as the big bad wolf, aka the United States, left Afghanistan, there was no one there powerful enough to defend feminism over there. So as soon as big old daddy government say, hey, you're on your own now, it doesn't even bother to help or protect. Like I said, it only took a couple months for the Taliban to take over the entire country all over again. Do 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 do. Oh God. Jen Power says, when leaders and men run away, you have a failed state. And that's what a lot of people are worrying about in the West. They are worried about that so hard in the West. Why do you think society, right? They thought that this philosophy, ideology was just no big fucking deal. He, red pill. He, men going the whole way. He, so hilarious. Now look at what's happening in 2024. We got fucking governments talking about this philosophy. Ain't that crazy? Governments. And women all around the world, but mainly in the West, are invading as many male spaces as they possibly can to distort the message of the juice ain't worth the squeeze anymore. They want to distort it so bad and gaslight men to fucking oblivion in order to trick them to come back into the plantation. But you can't stop it. You cannot stop it. Because it's not just the philosophy that is making the Western civilization crash and burn. There's countless other factors that are going into this. But I wonder why society is freaking out so fucking hard about these two particular philosophies, red pill and men going their own way. We have all these other things to worry about, like World War III, but the tiny space on the internet where men get together and say, hey, we're being mistreated. This is some bullshit. Got so many people freaking out. Just something to think about. All right. Will be the last clip. This is from O'Shea Duke Jackson. Which will pretty much prove our point once again of how fucked up the game is in the West when it comes to dating. Last show of the night. If you want to support your boy, link on top of the chat, Cash App /Sirius, or you can super chat. Any donation is appreciated. Thank you very much. Now we are going to look at this crazy. It is so crazy. It's not even funny. Well, it is pretty funny because, you know, women, they put themselves in a situation. This is why having a masculine father in the home is very fucking important. Oh, and feminism is terminal cancer. Now let's go ahead and play this video.
In prison says to me,
if I would have lost you, I would have lost myself. Honestly. And if you break my heart, I'm going to break your face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
straight
right.
up. Yeah, I'm playing.
You know you threatening me on the recorded line.
I don't give a some people. Should hide me from somebody or something, keep putting me on hold or something.
See, you heard her giggling and hee-heeing. You heard that? You heard that giggling? The dude, the convict, I don't know what he was in jail for, literally saying to his own wife, I'm going to break your fucking face. And she's like, hee, you're threatening me. Hee. This is why you don't trust female advice when it comes to, oh, you need to have a great personality. You got to be a nice guy. You got to be funny. Blah, blah, blah. No. What gets the downstairs wet like a motherfucking waterfall are these dudes that are capable of ending their lives. Like I said before, ages of chaos. Ages of chaos. The evidence is all there. It's all there. They keep trying to deny it, but they keep putting this shit on social media for people to look at. Like, come on. Like I said, this Disney princess syndrome, they think they're the main character of the story and they don't have to deal with any type of consequences or shaming or any repercussions. No, they really think that they can put Tupac in a suit. I repeat, women in general, but more importantly, black women, truly believe that they can put Tupac in a suit in a white collar job and make him work at uh, a cubic desk all day. They really think that they can turn a motherfucking gangster into a Fortune 500 CEO of a company. Jesus Christ. That's insane. I'ma break your motherfucking face, bitch. Hee hee hee. You know you threatened me. Hee hee hee. Get the fuck out of here.
How old are you from who?
I don't know.
There ain't nobody here.
I love you though.
I love you too.
You see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? This is her husband in prison, and I guarantee you that they married in prison. He's threatening to do some great bodily harm on her, and she thinks that it's fucking, all cutesy and shit. Seriously? Anyway. Yeah, like I said, they want to put Tupac, and I'm sure all you guys know who Tupac is. They want to put Tupac in a motherfucking suit and be the asshole to the world, but be that Prince Charming to her and her alone. And that definitely doesn't end well. If he's able to wreak havoc on society, on other people that they don't even know, think about what this convict can do to you if you cross him. It's one thing he's doing it to people that he doesn't know. But if he feels that you are crossing him, there's video all over the internet of men being pushed way too far. And unfortunately, it doesn't end well. Oh, hell no. Chaos says, how do you tell he loves her? She has two black guys and a split lip. Yeah, that's so fucked up. That is so fucked up. But it's true, Chaos. It's true. Once again, I'm not saying all women. I'm just saying a good chunk of women, majority, are into these guys. And what do I mean about into these guys? Is either they're young and attractive, or they're older and they haven't really hit the wall yet. So they still think they can ride the carousel with these Pookies and Ray Rays and Chad and Tyrones. I know there's another clip. Hold up. Oh yeah, right here. Give me a second. Whoop.
It's hard to juggle everything in life. I feel like Purdue Global
I'm
offers balance.
tired of these damn
and
ads.
I wanted to go back.
So check out this part of her live stream and we're going to come back.
I guess we're not together because I don't know. He just doesn't want to be around me. We're still married. He just doesn't want to be around me. He said he doesn't love me the same way that he used to, but he says it could change over time. Like, I just don't even know what I'm supposed to do with that. You don't love me the same way you used to, but maybe it could change over time.
I can change him mentality. Yeah, okay, yeah. See if you can change a motherfucking murderer. Or change a person that loves to do burglary or robbery, Grand Theft Auto, assault, battery, domestic violence. I'm talking about the true convicts that don't give a fuck. I ain't talking about the ones who are falsely accused. I'm talking about the ones that really don't give a damn about going back to jail. I can change him. Ugh, women, I swear to God.
Like what? Like all the stuff that this nigga did, and I still didn't lose no love for the nigga. Like what? I just don't get it. Like, how is my attitude that bad? But you can put holes in the wall. You can put your hands on me, and I still love you.
Oh, see, gentlemen, you need to keep this in mind. You need to keep this in mind. When you meet a woman and she starts talking about her ex, and then she automatically say that he's abusive, there's a good chance this is what she's talking about. And there's a good chance that she is still into her ex. This is what she's talking about. Oh my god, he was so abusive. He put his hands on me. He did this, he did that. But you didn't leave him though. You only left him after he put you in the hospital a few times. So it's either here's what I'm saying. There's a huge probability that she either cheated and she's trying to make her boyfriend look bad, or she's really into those dudes that put hands on her and put holes in the walls. It's more common than you think, gentlemen. Reverend says the love bums, but they love bums because they can stand there and say, I did this. Look, yep. And it's a control thing as well. That I can definitely agree. It's a control thing. Do. Let's see what else she has to say.
I never let no nigga put their hands on me in my life. And I used to say, like, I see other people like, I would never let no nigga put their hands on me. Like, bitch, you're crazy. And then here I am, the bitch letting a nigga put their hands on her.
So what she pretty much saying is, if you're not willing to smack her around, if you don't have that type of demeanor, if you don't have that background of being a fucking felon, she will deem you as a bitch and be like, you can't put your hands on me, blah blah blah. But of course, she goes after an actual motherfucker felon that is on demon time and will go the distance if he wants to. I don't think it's letting. No. You go after these type of dudes because you don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. You don't know how far he's gonna go. And that excites you. And that's what a lot of model women they tend to go for. Chad and Tyrone, Pookie and Ray Ray. The men that be like, hey, I'm going to leave you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Hey, I'm about to go hang out with the boys, and you better not say shit. And now, when you go to the felons, hey, I'm about to hurt you, and you can't do shit about it. Yeah, it is. It's a fact. If she is attracted to him, that's what I'm saying. Majority of modern women in the West, they are agents of chaos. They are attracted to unpredictable men that may or may not knock her upside her head. Do. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much all that I wanted to say today. At the end of the day, gentlemen, you got to understand. My closing statements is women, today's women in the West, and it's only going to get worse as time goes on. Women in the West, they don't listen to what men want. They don't care about what men want. They only care about what they can extract from men and nothing more, nothing less. They only care about what type of resources you have. They don't care about you as a person or as a man. Okay? They want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to have the extremes of both worlds. They want to have that macho, I don't give a fuck guy. I am going to hit you with the club and drag you into my man cave type of man, as you see on the right on this video right here. And then they want to go to the other extreme of having a rich CEO multimillionaire ATM where she doesn't have to lift a finger. She just have to exist and look pretty. Now, mash it together. Here's the dream scenario for the model woman. She's able to get a guy that's making hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. She's able to spend his money. He won't say shit while having Pookie and Ray Ray on the side to get that agent of chaos, that Jezebel experience out of her system. That's the ideal relationship for the modern women today. And they don't want channels like mine to fuck up their dream. Oh man. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this off with this. Women in the West, they have the tendency of shooting themselves in the foot with a goddamn rocket launcher and then blame men for pulling the trigger. One more time. They shoot themselves in the foot with a goddamn rocket launcher and then blame men for the choice of pulling the trigger. And then they act all shocked that men are going their own way or men are starting to wise up to their bullshit. Insane to me. But thank you all that decided to donate to your boy. I greatly appreciate it. And also everybody that participated in the chat. You guys have some interesting things to say. A lot of them I couldn't put on the screen. But still, you guys kept it real regardless. It is your boy, Sir Yeetus. Thank you very much for joining the stream. And I'll see if I can do another stream next week. Because this week, for the rest of the week, I'm going to be pretty busy. I am out. Peace.